Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I pray that this past week, this previous week. Obviously, today is Sunday. I pray that this previous week was good to you, that you learned something, that you grew, um, that you're now a better individual because of the obstacles and everything that you essentially survived, lived, thrived in, the work that you put in. Um, I think this is going to be an even better week. We're prepared for whatever obstacles we dealt with last week. We can use that. We can use those tests. We can use those answers in this week. And so I'm excited about this week, not just like every other week, right? I'm always excited because I'm always happy to be alive, happy to be in good health, a sound mind, body, and spirit. Um, I find myself sometimes complaining about the minute things, complaining about things that really aren't really that important. But I have to take a step back sometime and kind of question myself or test myself and look around my surroundings, the people I'm around, where I am in life compared to where I was years ago. I talked about this last podcast. Like, these are the things that we prayed for. These are the things that we hoped and wished for, that we dreamt about when we went to sleep, and we now have them. But because of how life is and how you can get down in a moment, you forget about that. And I always try to refocus, put that back to the front of my mind, that I prayed for this. I asked for this. I fasted for this. My family wanted this. All this that I'm living in right now is what I wanted years ago, what I would have killed for years ago. And it's the same with everyone uh, that's listening. Like, yes, times may be a little tougher than usual, but the truth is, like, we would have done anything to be in a position we are in now, and we can't lose sight of that. Like, we can't lose sight of how productive we are, how healthy we are, how blessed we are, just because it's raining a little bit. Like, I think the old saying is, if you pray for rain, you got to deal with the mud. And the rain is so important, right, to anything that we do in life. Um, the blessings are important, but sometimes with that comes obstacles. Sometimes with that comes tests, and those tests grow you. And so that's why, like, I yesterday was spending some time with a close friend of mine and just was talking about how blessed they are, not them not understanding because they're younger. Um, that I had to at times sleep in my car, not because I didn't have a house. I slept in my car because I worked overnight when I first started at Southern University. I've told this before. And I accepted that because that's what I wanted. Like, it wasn't, I didn't sleep in my car because I had to sleep in my car. I slept in my car because I was pursuing my dream. And in pursuing my dream, like, that was a part of the test. That was a part of the conquest, the journey, the path. Like, to get to where I was trying to go, I had to go through different things, and it made it feel that much better when I got it. I never want anything to be cheap. I never want anything to be easy, because, like, you learn to over time not respect it as much. And so now I'm not sitting here saying I want the toughest battles in the world. Now I'm good on that Job experience. Like, I'm straight on that. He got that. But I do want to learn things from everything I'm going through. I do want to grow through the lessons in my life, because then I can help other people. The toughest part of all this is what I talked about yesterday with him, is that everyone can't go with you. And I think that bothers me a lot, because my biggest flaw, my biggest fault is that I want to, I've said this before, save the world. Like, I want everyone to enjoy life. I want everyone to reach their goals. I want everyone to achieve greatness. And that's just not reality. Like, unfortunately, there are people that you know that are on a journey with you that's not going to finish with you. And some of it's because they're not supposed to go with you. Some of it is it's too big for them, right? And some of it is their choice. Like some people are okay where they are, even though they say different things. Like everyone wants to be successful until they realize how much it costs. That bill is going to be due. Like no matter what you do in life, there's a bill. You're going to have to pay a bill, right? And sometimes that bill is cheaper than what you expected. Sometimes that bill is more than what you expected, right? But the cost of the bill is irrelevant compared to the success, compared to the achievement. But in the moment, we look at the bill. Like when you go eat and you sit down, they give you the bill afterwards, right? And so you enjoy the meal, and the meal is amazing. Everybody's plates are clean. And then the waiter comes with the bill. And sometimes that bill catches you off guard. But this is the thing I've learned. You're not thinking about the bill when you're eating. You might think about the bill when you're ordering, but you're not thinking about the bill when you're enjoying the meal. And so the cost is the cost. Whatever it takes, it takes. There is should be no number, nothing that kind of distracts you from what you're trying to do. Like if they take the price off and just say, hey, look, this is going to be this, most of us won't hackle over, right? It becomes at the end when you're full, when you've digested, when you can no longer enjoy the meal, is that you kind of question the price. And that's how life is, right? Like the fast car, the nice house that you live in, good health. You never question that in the moment. You only question it when it's afterwards. Like when you're going on a vacation, you enjoy the vacation. You only question the vacation when you get back to the house and those bills rack up. In the moment, you're great, but you have to realize that that bill will always be due. And when people realize the bill, some people just aren't willing to pay it. And we have to be okay with that. Like that's a tough thing for me because one, I deal with athletes all the time, athletes that want to be great, say they want to be great, want to be like this person, want to do this, and so until they realize what it really takes. And it takes a lot. Like there's a reason the Tom Brady's, the Kobe Bryant's, the Michael Jordans, the Michael Phelps, the Usain Bolts, the Lisa Leslie's. There's the Serena Williams, the Tiger Woods. There's a reason those people are so few. Like it's not 30 Tiger Woods out in the world, right? Everyone gets compared to MJ, right? But he's 6-0 in the finals. There's not many people that are undefeated in the championship game without seeing a game 7. Like it's different levels, right? And the reason is it's the level of work put into it. Talent is one thing. Talent only gets you so far, right? There's got to be a level of work because it's competition. And most people don't understand that bill. And they don't want, once they realize it, some people are okay with level 7. Some people are okay with level 4. And you got to be okay with that. Like in how I try to get this across is even Jesus, when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane, right before being captured, he went in there with the disciples. And as he was walking through, he told a few to stop right there. Hey, stop, watch, wait here. Took, I think, Peter and a few more a little longer, a little further in the journey, and then told them, hey, you got to wait right here and watch, right? And then he had to go by himself to talk to God, to pray to God, to weep, to be sorrowful because of what was about to happen, but it was only about to happen to him. Everyone couldn't go as far as he went. Upon coming back, they fell asleep. That lets you know that that journey was his journey alone. He wanted them to stay and watch and protect and be with him, right, and pray with him, and they still couldn't do that. That lets you know, everyone, because it wasn't their story, right? They're a part of it, right? But that wasn't their part. So they became preoccupied. They became tired. If they were in, if you flip flop it, like if they were in Jesus' predicament, they wouldn't have fell asleep. Like if they were about to be captured, they were about to be crucified, sleep would have been the last thing on their mind. Like, and so, but it was his journey. And he was even reminded about human beings letting us down. Like, because it's not their fight. They didn't mean to. They didn't purposely say, you know what, we don't care about him. No, the weight of the world, everything going on with them, they were tired. They had been on a long journey. The human in them was exhausted, so they fell asleep. They didn't understand the moment at that time. He did, because it was his journey. And so that's where that's why I think about, like, as I read the Bible all the time, like different things in my life, different choices, decisions. Like, everyone can't go because it's not for everyone. This journey is for me. This journey is for you. It's not for the people that you want to take with you, because they're really not built for this. It's a different situation. The key part of that, right? Their journey was not that moment, but he knew they had a journey later. All the disciples would go through different obstacles, different journeys, different painful debts, because of following Christ. And he wanted them to see, right? But they were too tired for it. No matter what, they were going to go through it. And he knew this. They were going to go through something very similar. And he was preparing them. They just wasn't ready. And he had to realize that. He went back and forth twice, 3 times, I believe. Twice, 2 times. And every time he went back, they were asleep. And then the last time he came back, he just told them, hey, the hour's at hand. Everybody get up. It's like, I wanted y'all to be prepared. I wanted y'all to pray. Y'all couldn't do that. That's cool. But now is the time. This is the last time I'll be with y'all. This moment is very important, but y'all couldn't understand that because it's not for y'all. Not right now. But in due time, y'all will. And that's the part that I have to understand, that, like, I want everyone to succeed, but sometimes I've taken them as far as I could. They've went as far as they went. They wanted to, right? And so I got to be okay with that. It is hard for me because I want everyone to succeed. Also, because I've been through a lot, been through most of this, especially when you talk about the draft, when you talk about a college football season, success, the work that goes into it, my expertise, I kind of know what to expect. Sometimes you got to let them go through their own journey so they can see it. Unfortunately, sometimes that be the end. And you just got to be okay with that, because everyone has to choose their own path. Everyone has to choose their own journey. As much as you want to push them, sometimes you have to let people see for themselves. Not that you don't like them, not that you don't, support them, right? You're stressing yourself out. You're bringing upon depression to yourself. Like, you're tiring yourself out. And when you tire yourself out, you can't complete your own journey. You can't complete the assignments God has for you because you're exhausted, pushing other people. You're drained. You're pouring into empty glasses, and there's nothing poured back into you. And you don't realize it, right, until it's too late, till you have anxiety, till you're stressed out. And you don't know why. It's because you're carrying other people's burdens. And I'm not saying don't do that, right? I'm saying there's got to be a limit. Like, at some point, Jesus just, like, when he came back, he just left him sleeping. Like, because my journey is more important than this right now. I want y'all to be a part of this, but clearly it's not that important to y'all. And so no matter what part y'all play in this, I'm still going to get crucified. I need to go and talk to the Father. I need to go and get my mind right. I need to go and prepare myself because I can't worry about what y'all got going on. This is about to happen. No matter right, wrong, and different, no matter what's going on, this is still going to happen. My dreams are still going to happen. This opportunity is still going to happen. This competition, this game, this match is still going to happen. I can't worry about that y'all not ready. Because if I'm not ready, nothing works. If I'm not prepared, worrying about if y'all prepared, then we all fail. And that's what I mean by everybody can't go. And also everybody don't want to go. There are some people that just want to tag along, but they don't want the work. And you got to understand that someone told me yesterday, when they show you who they are, believe them. Stop thinking people are not what they show you. Like if they show you something, like if they show you an attitude, they show you their ways, believe them, because their ways have been the way that they act their whole life. That's their MO. Now, can you help them improve and change? Yeah, that happens over time. But you got to imagine how hard it is to change your ways. Now think about how hard it is to change someone else's ways when they probably really don't want to change. That's a little delusional. But like, I'm victim to that. Like I fall victim to that all the time. That I want to help people succeed all the time. But that doesn't mean that it's going to happen. And you got to have a point where it's like, enough is enough. There's someone else that really needs you, that really wants you to help them, that really needs you to speak into their life, to guide them. And they're going to follow everything that you ask for because it's meant to be. It's supposed to happen that way. When Jesus told Peter that he would deny him, Peter had to go through that. Peter became the face of the church. He pushed the church along after Jesus died. Like that was, but Peter went through a lot, right? To deal with all that. And but he had to deal with that. He had to go through that humbling experience of the rooster crowing, the rooster 3 times, and him reflecting on that, like that Jesus told him that. And I can only imagine how that felt, that humbling experience of someone telling you, hey, you're going to do this, and you arguing with him, and like understanding that, think about that you're arguing with Jesus himself. No, that's not going to happen. I'm telling you, I know who I am. And truly it's humbling because he really knows who you are. You think you know who you are. And it like I said, it's that experience that he needed to move forward. And it's the experience we all need. We need those humbling experiences that kind of reset us. Like I'm not all that in a bag of chips. Like my dad used to say, I'm not so important, so more important than everybody. We're all the same. We're all going through this journey. We all have this path that we're taking. We all are pursuing something. It's just that we got to understand, never overload yourself on someone else's burden. Like, yes, you're here to help. Yes, you're here to connect. You can do exceedingly abundantly above all that anyone can ask or think, right? He has the power to do that, right? But it's not your job to carry others. Like they still have to do their part. And when they show you who they are and what they want to do and what they don't want to do, believe it. Now, if you continue, you have to understand it's your fault. It's on you, your stress, your anxiety, your lack of strength. It's because you're carrying someone else's burden that you choose to once they show you that that's not what they want. And I've learned that over the last few weeks, really, like the last few, maybe I would say last 2 months, that sometimes it's not worth it. It's not worth it on your body, because that person's going to go on up the road and they're going to live their life, and you're going to be behind. You're going to be stressed out for something they don't really want. And that's unfortunate, because they're not going to say it out their mouth. They'll say it with their actions. Whatever you see, believe it. Don't worry about the words. Anybody can talk. Whatever they show you, believe it. That's who they are. And your journey is your journey. Their journey is their journey. It might intertwine at some point, but everybody can't go with you. Wherever you're going is for you. God gave it to you. God gave that assignment to Jesus. Different assignments are given to different people. Your assignment belongs to you, and you can help people along the way. You can bless as many people as you can. You can push as many people as you can, but you have to understand you have to save some for yourself. There's no point in being so tired with someone else's journey that you can't complete your own. We're all here on assignment. Complete your assignments. Help who you can help, but when people show you who they are, believe them. Don't fight against it, because you're only harming yourself. That person's going to go up the road and live their life, and you're going to be the one stressed, strained, drained. Be who you were created to be. Pursue your dreams. Help others, yes, when you can. Help others, but don't empty your cup into another empty cup, because you won't have anything else. I love y'all. I truly believe in y'all. I want what you want. That's my new thing. I want what you want for your life. I want to help you with that. I'm praying for y'all. We're going to get through this. Another week, another obstacle, another journey, another assignment. We're built for this. You listening to this, you're supposed to be here. Keep going. Don't look down on yourself. You're fearfully and wonderfully made. You're supposed to be right where you're at right now. None of us are late. None of us are behind. We're where we're supposed to be. I love y'all. Be blessed.